You want my sunglasses?
No, it's fine. I'll just do it.
West Chester's Fallen Memorial Walkway, honoring the memory of those members of the armed forces who made the supreme sacrifice fighting worldwide terrorism after 9/11. Dedicated June 17, 2007. Okay, let's take a look. So at each tree, I guess they honor somebody. So for example, this person's a captain in a Marines, and he died in Afghanistan. And every single one of these is a different soldier defending freedom. I think they call this thing the Rising. It's like, everyone's souls going up to heaven. Ground Zero beam of remembrance taken from the ashes of the towers.
Okay, so during
On September 11, 2001, the beam, whose custody was entrusted to Governor George F. Pataki, rests permanently at the Rising, a reminder of how much our county endured on that fateful day. Dedicated September 11, 2013. Now, around the base of the Rising, each stone represents a person from the county. Now, I knew two people. One is this person right here, Marissa DiNardo. I actually knew her brother, Harley. And then the other person, who was also from White Plains, they were from Silver Lake, I think. As oh yeah. Let me see if I find his name here. Let's go around until we find it. Here it is. Joseph Reverso. In fact, after that day, I was volunteering with the Red Cross, and I was doing contact tracing, and I had to go to their house and interview their parents. Yeah. I felt so bad for the parents because I told them, they will find him, and then in reality it was like an empty promise. There's some more stuff going on here. Okay. Go ahead, Enrico. Go in front. Just be careful at the top. Wait for me because there's cars. Oh, I don't know. Maybe the road is still closed. But there's actually a road up there where the cars can drive across the dam. But after 9/11, they shut it because they're worried about terrorists. So I don't know if they ever reopened it. We'll see when we get to the top. The water comes down here via the Catskills, and then it reservoirs up here in Valhalla, and then it gets pumped into New York City. And the size of the tubes that carry the water in New York City, I could stand up in them. That's how high they are, how wide they are.
I have a feeling. 1:48, we got 2 hours and a half.
Very pretty up here. See all those people? They're all there. Come here, Victoria. Let's take a quick... Oh, it's a little muddy, but just be careful. Imagine with the water there how pretty that looks over there. Very pretty. And then there's going to be a spot up there that we're going to get to, and you can look across the dam. It looks pretty before we get to the top. So what? It's all stone.
Long time.
Eventually what?
It'll erode, but that's it. And if it starts to erode, they'll repair it sometimes.
It's not going to erode. That thing was built in a way that no one knows how to build today. Only the immigrants of those days are capable of this kind of feat of construction. Go on. It's a lot of steps here. I'm already huffing and puffing. So all those shields are reminiscent of the Norwegian, the Vikings. And once again, you see that the reflecting pool is empty. They must be doing some kind of restoration. Can you imagine what it took to carry these stones up here? And then look at the angle of the dam that they had to give strength to hold all that water behind it. It's just sheer engineering masterpiece. And a lot of people, they don't even realize what they have here. You're going up here. At the top, there's some inscriptions inside these little semicircles. We're right there. There's a road up there. See up there? He covered the earth, heaven with clouds, and he prepareth rain for the earth. He wrote, he giveth snow like wool. He scattereth the hoarfrost like ashes. Look how much water is behind this dam. You'll be able to take a better picture when we get on top of it. But yeah. So, way down there, you see that little house over there by itself? That's the Eastview aerator pump house. So what happened was the water was sucked, and they had this whole field with these sprinklers. And so the sprinklers shot the water into the air. And so they aerated the water, like oxygenate the water to keep it, from getting stale, I guess you could say. Yeah, we'll go back. But instead of taking the, well, now maybe we'll take the stairs down, because we could take the stairs on that side. I was going to take you on this little abandoned road that nobody really knows about. It's like a cobblestone road. But it takes you all the way to the end of the park, and then you'd have to walk back to the car. It's up to you. Did I ever what? No. But there was a guy, when I was volunteering on Valhalla ambulance, I didn't go on this call, but someone actually jumped and their body landed on the dam, like it didn't roll all the way down to the ground. And then I think somebody had to rappel to get the body off. But a friend, hi.
We're still going.
Right?
We're running on time. 4:50.
Yeah, okay.
4:50.
Well, we'll get there early nonetheless. He maketh grass to grow upon the mountains. He causeth his wind to blow and the waters to flow. No?
They should. Oh, it's all gone now?
Yeah, they cleaned it pretty good. Daisy wants to jump off.
No. I mean, it can't cost that much money to buy railing.
Yeah, but it never had it, so. Yeah, so it was like a metal basket, and it circled the tree, and they had numbers on them. There were chains, right?
You would hit the chain so it would slam it down.
Exactly. And so people played frisbee golf in the woods on the other side. Oh, okay. You had a flat tire. You want to take Daisy? Okay. You could go if you want. She just wants to try one of those things there.